Team. In order to ensure that we have a way to record competencies for content seminars, and to address an issue that was brought up by Jennifer about a way to record competencies when you've had a conversation with a kid or they've provided you some evidence in your seminar, whether it's from your seminar or not, we wanted to provide you a way that you could record this data, and for an easy way for us to pull data from your content seminars that could be given to mentor teachers in order for them to have the full picture, both through evidence with feedback as well as what competencies you believe the student met in your course, and at what level you believe they met it. So in every course that has been created in Canvas, you will see this module in your course, and it is a way for you to record what competencies a student has met. You can either do this at the end of the content seminar semester, or you can do it ongoing. If you're doing it ongoing, then students and parents can see what competencies have been met and at what level, and they can see that changing over time. So what I want to do is take you into this and show you how that works, and then I'll show you what it looks like in the grade book as I have entered the competencies in the mentor class from first trimester. So let's say that a student met competencies and key ideas and details in your class. I would go into key ideas and details, and what you will see here is that there is a scale. It tells the student what target level they're looking for each competency based on their grade level, and kind of the point range that they need to be at if they are hitting the target level for those competencies. Now obviously some courses won't meet all of the competencies, and that's okay, but when we get to the mentor class, you'll see that eventually a student needs to be in this point range, and that will give them an overview of whether they're actually hitting those target through the grade book. Now to actually give students a score, you go up here on the left hand side into Speed Grader and you click on Speed Grader. Speed Grader will then take you to this page, and because I actually used Cavante as a model before, if you have scored a student, you will see this particular page. But because there are no scores, I'm going to go into View Rubric, and we're going to assume that Cavante provided some evidence about point of view, and that evidence is at a 4. I can either click on the rubric itself, or let's also say he did development. I can type in the number that he at the level at which he's at. If you see this little comment box, you can add additional comments by competency that the student will see. So you would type in your competency, and let's just say I just want to show what evidence he provided, and I'm just going to write essay, and I'm going to hit update comment. And then I don't want to put a comment on the other one, but down here, and then I'm going to hit save, and you can see that in this assignment section it said wrote an essay, which is what I actually put for him there. Under theme and central idea. That was a comment I wrote earlier. If you go here, you can see essay. This is the descriptor, and you can see essay, that's the note. I can also make assignment notes that are continuous and ongoing. I might want to put that data here and say essay completed, and that was on one day, and so I hit submit. But then maybe another day I had modified his score, and I say he participated in a Socratic seminar. And I hit submit, and you see it doesn't delete the one, it adds the second. Now you could, if you wanted to, attach an assignment or a file or some feedback, maybe a rubric that you used if you wanted to. You can also give oral or video feedback if you want. So you click on this button, and this is for video feedback. You hit the allow, and you're going to see that this puts me on the camera, and I could record a video message to the student, or if I just wanted to do a voice message to the student, I could, or feedback, I could hit allow here and click, and I would title this, and once I was done I would save it, and then that would become a media comment that I actually made, and it would attach with the assignment comments. And so if also, when you're grading, I've given him some points, so I'm going to go 7 here so that he sees the overall score. Make sure that you hit submit at this point. And then I can go back to the grade book. I'm going to go back to this class and go to the grade book, and you can see here that there's a file upload submission for this particular class. If I go over here to the key ideas in detail, you see that Cavante has this, and if I look in this corner, he's got some comments. So I can click on that and we can see the comments that were actually made. I can go back and view the assessment in the rubric, or if I wanted to quick update, I could have added a different score in there and done a quick update. So that's how you actually score. What I wanted to also show you is what it looks like when you have a spectrum of scores. So this is the students in Ms. Hamilton's class from the exhibition the first time, and we entered the scores in a similar fashion, and you can see these are their collective scores in these particular areas, and they would need to go back to that original scale that tells them what they should be scoring in each of those, but it would give them gives you an overall sense of where are they and where should they be given that they are a 10th grader. We'll be able to export this data, and then I'll be able to feed it to the mentors. So parents can also create Canvas accounts, and they can begin to see this data in a live basis about what competencies their students are and are not meeting. So this is a way for you to begin to put data around your content seminars in. I would like you to do this whether you do it ongoing or you have it completed by the end of the content seminar, so that we can download the information, compile it, and send it out to the mentors as they begin to review the portfolios and make decisions for second trimester about what competency level a student is at. Hopefully this will encourage our students. Hopefully it's an easy means for you. If you have questions, please come and see me and we'll walk through this together. You each have separate classes. If you don't have a Canvas class, you have been created one just to record the data about what competencies are being met. Hope you have a great weekend.